Hi, everybody. Happy Wednesday. Is it Wednesday? I don't know who that is. Are the days running together for anybody else? Okay, I'm just going to pull this up here. Okay, perfect. I'm also going to plug this in, and then if anybody jumps on here, say hello so that I know it's working and you guys are seeing everything. I see that I'm live, but I don't see anybody jumping on quite yet. I hope everybody is doing well. I'm going to give a couple updates, and we are going to dive into Paper Pumpkin. So hello, everybody. Okay, so I'm going to start just with some information, and then we'll get started. I don't know if I'm just not seeing comments or if nobody's jumping on. Hey, Daisy. Yes, I know. Oh, I hope that you guys are doing okay. So Utah this morning had a 5.7 earthquake, and apparently they haven't had one like that in close to 20 years or over 20 years is what I heard. So I personally have been in contact with some of Stampin' Up from the home office, which you might know is there in Utah. So I've been in touch with a few people from there, just checking on everything. So I'm so sorry, you guys, that had that. The hits just keep on coming, really. So a couple things. I have a meeting scheduled with Stampin' Up tonight at 6 p.m. It's, it will be held online. Because of the status of my title, they are meeting with some of the leaders and the demonstrators around, to talk about a lot of these different things that are happening. And, I think it'll be good. I think we all just need connection right now, right? That's why I want to be on here with you guys and connecting with you each day, because I just think that's really, really very important right now. Hey, Kimberly. So I'm hoping to get some information from Stampin' Up this evening when I join that call. And then it's been a little bit we're not affected in a great deal. Like currently where I live, there are no current cases. Nobody is sick. We're not having issues with hospital stuff or anything like that, but we're definitely feeling the impact of some other things. And it's just about kind of like the new normal. I think everybody is kind of experiencing that, where we're trying to figure out what to do. The kids are officially off school next week. We're on spring break this week, but we got an email earlier this week saying we're definitely out of school next week. That's probably the biggest impact for us right now. And it's slightly emotional for me in that, I don't know. It's hard on the kids. I'm assuming that our district is trying to be very cautious and that we don't have a lot impacting us right now. So they have not said we're closing school through summer. We've already missed so much school because of the October fires and the electricity situation. We're already so far behind. I don't know what's going to happen. So that's the greatest impact to us right now. My husband just went out this morning, and we're trying not to panic and just buy a bunch of stuff to buy it. We were very lucky in that we kind of had already done a big grocery shop right before this all happened. So we had bought toilet paper and that kind of stuff and paper towels and when it wasn't an issue, we just bought our normal stuff, and I think that we're fine. I get my cleaning supplies. I'm on an auto shipment for, some of you may have heard of it, Grove Collaborative. I get an auto shipment every month of my cleaning supplies. I just got that yesterday. I think that's fine. But we made a small grocery list, and he went out and he said it was insane. Like, I just had him go out. None of us went. The kids didn't go with him like normal, like they normally would. And he said it was insane. He said Walmart was insane. Safeway was insane. And so we're just, we're all doing the best that we can. And I appreciate you guys popping in here. I know I need a distraction from all of this stuff. My anxiety is through the roof. I am trying not to watch any kind of news outlets. I watch in the morning, kind of when I feel like I'm the best, like I've entered the day, like I have like the most mental capacity, and I watch to get updates. I've been trying to watch the president's addresses and like what he's saying, and then like we're turning it off. And then I'm so super thankful for all the content creators right now that are creating content and putting stuff out there that's not related to what's going on, because we need that. It's not even about not paying attention to what's going on. It's just about, we all need a distraction from it. And so I really encourage you guys, if you see content creators that are, I know there's several of the people that I follow putting out free classes, doing more Facebook lives, doing Instagram lives. Please jump on and support them and let them know that you're there. Because it's hard on the creators side of like knowing what to do, how to put it out there, scrambling to get more content together, wanting to reach out and make our crafting community stronger. So please let them know that you're there and that you appreciate them, because it will make a world of difference. Yeah, Daisy said lean on your community. Oh, Kimberly, oh my gosh, you work at a hospital? Girl, stay safe. That is awesome that all cases have been negative. Kimberly, if you don't mind saying, where are you located? Julie said hi from Oregon. I know I just heard Oregon schools. I think all of Oregon schools are closed. I live in California, which I'll try not to share any negative thoughts about how I feel about how California is being ran right now. So we're very some schools are all closed, some are not. Okay. Yeah, Kimberly, stay safe. Hey, Dawn from Michigan. Julie says through the end of April. Yes. Oh, yeah, we'll get there, you guys. It's a lot, right? So we're just doing the best that we can, and let's be kind and understand that we're all dealing with, the hardest thing I think is that we're all dealing with it at different levels, right? Like what I'm dealing with, you may not be dealing with. My husband, we were pretty sure, we were like, yeah, his job's not going to be too affected because he's like a public service worker. He's a tow truck driver, so they should be okay. But now we're wondering if they will have them work from home unless they get calls. And then if nobody's traveling, then he's not going to be able to, nobody's going to need help, right? Like nobody's going to be locking their keys out of their car or having a flat tire or those kinds of things. So we started to get a little bit worried that this may affect his job. And then of course, with what I do here, it's definitely, I'm preparing very much to take a hit because if people need to pay their rent and buy food, like stamping comes, way far down the line, right? So we're preparing like that my business will probably take a hit. And, the most important thing is that we're just all there for each other and that we all just have kindness and consideration for what everybody is going through. New normal right now for sure. Like, yeah. So let's go ahead and do some crafting, you guys. I'm going to try to pop on here every single day. Yesterday I got my paper pumpkin kit, and so I thought we would take a look at that and do a couple cards. I'm just winging it. I have no plan. I have again, we're trying to find our new normal, and like with the kids being home, and then like basically I'm probably going to be going into homeschool mode as we try to figure out how we're going to end this year. I'm going to have to try to figure out how to manage getting out content and dealing with my home. So I don't have a plan, but I will manage, and I want to be here for you guys. Yes, I did, Linda. I just talked about that. Linda said, have you heard about the earthquake in Utah near home office? No one was hurt. They sent workers home. Yes, I've been in contact with Stampin' Up! This morning. We have points of contact, and our point of contact has reached out to us. And then I have a meeting scheduled with Stampin' Up! This evening at 6 p.m. that I will connect with Stampin' Up! And it's really about all of this. It's about, you know, how Stampin' Up! Is going to continue through this, what we can do for customers, what we can do as demonstrators, how we can reach out to our community. Stampin' Up!, the reason I love this company is because they are very big on family and community, and their immediate response to all of us and their communication has been, what can we do to serve our customers, and what can we do to serve demonstrators, each other? And so I'm looking forward to jumping on the meeting with them tonight and chatting about all of those things. And then I hope everybody in Utah is staying safe and managing through this. So if you guys have any questions, please let me know, and I'm happy to answer them. My mom said she'll come down earlier than planned if I need her to, which I've thought about that. My mom's scheduled to come down at the beginning of April to redo my studio, which I don't know that that's the most, you know, is the priority right now. It might take my mind off things for sure. But I don't know, Mom, right now it's fine. You know, I don't know how safe it is to travel. And I really don't want like Grandpa to be left alone. So anyways, let's dive in. This is Paper Pumpkin. If you're not familiar, it's this cute little kit that you can get in the mail each month. And this month is a special month because March is the celebration of the launch of Paper Pumpkin. And so there is a extra full-size stamp set in here. So here's the box. It's a cute little box this month. I don't save my boxes. I don't know if I should or not, but I don't. Inside, we're going to make some cards. And let's see. Okay, so add some spring to your crafts with a free stamp set. Okay, so combine your new Spring Splash stamp set with the items inside your March kit. So we have a free stamp set that will coordinate with everything. That's just what that's saying. This month, the Stampin' Spot is basic gray. I love that. And then this is the normal stamp set. So it has some great sentiments. Wishing you brighter days ahead. No matter the weather, we're in this together. I love that. You are capable of amazing things. Let love grow. This is a great set. Okay, and then the free stamp set is super cute, and it has these like rain boots, and then you can layer this together. And then some of these floral images and the bunny. And then this looks like, is it like a house? Yeah, it looks like a house. Huh. Or like a front door. That's cute. Okay. So that's the stamp set and the Stampin' Spot. Let's open this up. Very appropriate sentiments, right? Okay, so let's open this up. and see what we have in here. Okay, we have adhesive dots that get thrown away. I don't like them. We have, these are like, not epoxy, like enamel, dots and raindrops. We have some twine, dimensionals, envelopes that are lined. I love that the paper pumpkin envelopes come lined. And these look like they're smaller than regular A2 size. Yeah, they are. These are smaller. These must be like note card size. Okay, and then we have a bunch of backgrounds here. I always like to pull everything out and kind of lay it out so that I know. And then we have our instructions. So let me see if there's anything else. Okay, so we have, we have these, then this design, and then this design. I personally love this design. So super cute. Okay, so, and I want to so then there's these. It shows you like how to make these. And I don't know, like maybe we'll make all three. They look fairly simple. Okay, so then we have these punch outs. They give you a lot of the pieces already done, and then you have the whole stamp set to be able to, hey Karen, to be able to make other things. Okay, so here's our stamp set and our Stampin' spot, and then let's do this one first because this is the one I saw that I thought was so cute. Okay, so we have this, and then I want a bone folder. Like so. And then, okay, so I'm just following, I can actually just follow the picture. I always feel like I'm fine doing that. Oh, these are cute. Okay, so then it says, I don't know if you could see the color on this. It's like a green. So I'm going to attempt to not waste. But then it wants us to do like 2. Like so. Well, I'm going to do 3 because I have plenty of twine. Even if I run out of this, I have other twine. Okay. So then I don't know if you guys can see, I'm pretty far away, but the way I like to do when I'm wrapping twine, so you see I have this piece here that wraps this way, and then this piece that wraps this way. I'm going to cross this piece over all of my twine and tuck it underneath. This is how I tie a bow without having to have the extra knot piece. So now I have these, and you can see that I can move it around very easily. And then I'll just make sure that that's, you know, tight. Be careful not to make it too tight that it tears your cardstock. Then I just make the loops of the bow, and I don't have to make the knot part. And then also this will help this to lay a little flat, and then bring your twine pieces underneath the loops. Makes sense? And then we'll trim this. I love this kit too. I almost didn't get this yesterday. I went to the post office. I just left. I grabbed my keys and I left. I was going stir crazy. And later my husband was like, "Where did you go?" I was like, I had to get out of this house for a minute. So I went to the post office, and Wendy was there, and she had her mail, and I saw she had her paper pumpkin, and I got a little slip saying I had, you know, a mail that I needed to pick up. And I went back, and they couldn't find my second piece of mail, and I was like, well, I'm sure it's my paper pumpkin, and I'm sure it's back there, because, you know, I just saw Wendy had hers, and our town is really small, like really small. There's like 800 people in our town. And so, you know, everybody knows everybody. And so I was like, you know, Wendy just got hers. And so I'm sure like mine is there. And so I was like, it's fine. You guys will find it. Like, it's not a big deal. It's just my paper pumpkin kit. And she came running out after me. I had just started the car and they found it. Somebody wrote the wrong box number on it. And so I was like, yeah, y'all need to give me my paper pumpkin. I need the crafty things to make it through this. So I'm just going to add some dimensionals on here. So I wonder, you guys, how are you coping? Like my anxiety, it either works in overeating, like stress eating, or in overspending, like buying all the crafty things. So far I've done really well, you guys, with the spending situation. The eating situation, probably not so much. I was like scouring the kitchen last night for chocolate, and we don't keep candy in the house because otherwise I eat it. And so my husband's like, there's no chocolate in this house. Like, I don't know what you're expecting, but there's none anywhere. And I'm like, oh yes, there's some. Like, I always have a stash somewhere. And I got up in the top of the cabinet and I got the chocolate chips down. And I was like, believe me, there's always chocolate in here somewhere. Okay, so I just added dimensionals to this piece and then attached it over. We can actually make this bow go like sideways. Oh my gosh, this is so cute. Okay, so we have that piece. Let's see. Debbie said, I like this kit. I've been thinking about sending cards to friends just for a pick-me-up. This will be perfect. I know this will be, right? I love the sentiments on here. Oh, Daisy, yeah. I guess that is true. I know, huh? Daisy was saying her craft room is in her finished basement and she's in Utah. And it's nerve-wracking, right? Okay, so next we're going to grab this piece here and do some stamping. I'm just going to use Basic Gray, my regular ink pad, so I don't have to take time to open that other one up. You're capable of amazing things. Let's do that one. Okay, so we need a block. And then let's stamp this in gray. The colors are so beautiful for this kit. And then we'll stamp it. I love it. Okay, and then I'm just going to put some adhesive on here. I'm not going to pop this piece up. And then I want it to hang over a little bit. Like so. And I feel like it needs a rhinestone. Does anybody else feel like it needs a little bling? Okay. Every kit should just come with rhinestones because I just feel like no matter what, you can find a way to add rhinestones to the situation. Okay, and then I'm going to grab my Wink of Stella. And I think some glimmer on these jeans right here will be perfect. Okay, and then I have another idea. Okay, and then let's add some glimmer to the umbrella. Okay, and then we're going to take, I'm going to go a little crazy, guys. Okay, so if you have some of this left from the holiday catalog, this is glimmery, like glittery it has glitter in it, and it's like a glaze. So when I put this on, it's going to look cloudy. But when it dries, it will just be clear. So I'm going to get all this in here. It looks a mess right now, but just hold on. I really hate the design of this tube. I really can't imagine anybody, if I barely have the strength to use this, I cannot imagine anybody with any kind of hand or muscle issues being able to use this. The design is awful. Okay. And then I'm going to do it on the green boots only. I mean, it really hurts to use this, you guys. I'm sorry for anybody who got this product, because I feel like I would be disappointed. You have to squeeze this so hard. Hold on, guys, if you're making comments. Just 1 second. Okay, so when that dries, it's going to be clear and will look really cool. So we'll set that aside for it to dry. Got a little carried away with all the extra stuff. Okay, so now let's do the next one, which I want to do this one. Always room for shimmer. Okay, so now what we need to do is use our clouds. Okay, and these are like, does it say right on here if that's what these are? These are like the distinctive, where I can tell by how flat they are and the design. So you can see that this is sort of, it has some like discoloring to it, like some texture to it. You guys see that? But this side is completely smooth. And that means that it's a distinctive stamp, which is something that Stampin' Up! Has like a patent on. It's like they own this technology. And it makes these stamps look, it gives them like a very realistic look without having to do anything. Okay, what shows are you guys binge watching while you're all stuck at home? So we just started binge watching The Ranch. And I'll just say, don't watch that if you're not okay with cussing, because they cuss on that show a lot. It's the only thing I don't like about it. But as Sam Elliott, which I'm in love with Sam Elliott. I have been forever. I love him. But it's like Last Man Standing, but like not family friendly. Like if you like Last Man Standing, you would like the ranch if you don't mind the cussing. Okay, so we added our clouds. And then for this one, and the nice thing about the ranch is it has 80 episodes. So there's enough there to distract, right? Let me just look at my things. Okay, so then it wants this, I think. And this is going to be here like this. And then the circle, we're going to stamp another sentiment. Yeah, Dawn, I don't like the cursing. It's a lot. Like, I mean, be forewarned. Like, it is a lot of cussing. And particularly, like, you know, some words don't bother me, like, to watch. Like, if they're mild, but this is not mild. The F word is dropped a lot. I didn't watch it for the longest time, but I listened to Dax Shepard's podcast, Armchair Expert. I love Dax Shepard. He's one of my favorites. And he had a couple interviews with Ashton Kutcher. And Dax Shepard is on the show as well. And so I was like, I just have to watch it. I just can't take it anymore. I have to watch it. But I was a little surprised at the cussing aspect of it. But it's a good storyline. But just be warned, because I wish I would have been warned. A couple people had suggested it to us, and then I decided to watch it after listening to Dax one night. And I was like, whoa, there's the F word. Like, I was slightly shocked. I watched that years and years ago when it was on TV. I watched it every week. But side note, when H1N1 was around, like in 2009, which is, you know, sort of like what's happening now. I actually got H1N1, and when I had Violet, I was in a coma after I had her for a month. And ever since then, I cannot watch medical dramas. So I used to watch Grey's Anatomy. In fact, I was like kind of watching it during that time, right when that happened. And I watched ER, and I used to watch House, and I loved those shows. But ever since then, I just cannot watch medical dramas. It just brings back, like, I'll have an anxiety attack watching medical dramas, unfortunately. I wanted to watch The Doctor that's out. If you guys have seen that, it's a newer show, and it's about a doctor that is autistic. And many of you know that Violet is autistic. And so I tried to watch the first 2 episodes, and then I was like, I just can't do it because it's all the medical stuff. Okay, so then this is going here. Hopefully you guys are following along because I was not paying attention. Okay, and then the sentiment is going to go on here. I did it exactly like... I'm going to turn my heater off. And of course, like, it's been like 80 degrees here, beautiful. And the minute the kids are out for school and can't, like, it's awful outside. It's cold and rainy and everybody's stuck inside. And y'all know I'm going to add some rhinestones to this. Oh, This Is Us. Yes, I've heard that is a great one. I'm afraid I'll cry too much. I've heard it's like Parenthood. I didn't watch Parenthood. I don't know. I started watching when there was like 6 seasons or 5 seasons because I just knew it was going to be emotional. And man, did I ever cry during Parenthood. I actually should go back and watch it because I've only ever watched it one time through. And I watched it after it wasn't on TV anymore. So I just binge watched the entire show. But I only watched it, like I said, one time through. I'm just being careful with this twine on here. Okay, so then I'll put this on here. That twine is going to kind of get caught up in that probably and stick to it, but that's okay. And then let's put some, I loved Parenthood. It was really good. It was really, really good. And of course, lots of my favorite actors and stuff were in there. Lauren, I forget her last name, from Gilmore Girls is on there. Dax is on there. Coach is on there. Monica, is it Potter? Is that her last name? Is on there. Okay, so there's that. If you kind of flick it when you put that stuff on, it kind of evens it out. We got to open it up. Okay. So there's that one. And then we'll do this last one. We'll do all three. Okay, so the next one is, let me grab my card base. Is not that one. Is this one. Kathy said we got snow. Even though they canceled March Madness, the weather is still cooperating. Okay, so here's this one. Let's grab my bone folder. Okay, so let me just look at my photo here. Okay, so we're doing twine again on the bottom. Quite a bit of twine. Oh, how do you do that on the bottom? Let me look at this. Oh, it's just a bow. Okay. So it's this piece here, this bunny, and this heart. So let's see. Oh, it's supposed to be like a puddle, I think. So then it goes like this. And then it goes like this. Okay, so then how... Oh, and then... Oh, it wants it up more. And then this piece here goes like in the puddle. And let me see what sentiments are in the other stamp set. I believe in you. Oh, that's cute. Let's use that. We'll do it a little different. Okay, I believe in you. I'll clean my stamps later. Who has time to clean stamps right now, right? Okay. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to put this over here on the edge. Oh, it's a little tiny bit crooked, but... And then I'm going to use this, and we'll tie a little bow this way. So it's a little different than what they suggest doing. Let me see if I can get this underneath. I need something sharper. Here's my X-Acto knife. Right here. There we go. Oh, I did it really tight. Okay, it loosens up a little bit. Okay. And then let's trim this. Okay. let's put this on dimensionals. I think that will work. Okay. I wonder if I should pop that up. I don't think I'm going to. Let's just put it flat. And then let's pop the bunny rabbit up. I like more and more that they are doing things where you don't have to stamp. You can put these cards together and you don't have to do all the stamping. But then they give you these images that are totally awesome to be able to stamp. So then I think I want to pop up. I'm going to use a mini dimensional to pop up the heart. And then let's bling this up a little bit. Okay. Let's add some Wink Stella. To the floral images and the heart. And I think even the bunny. I mean, I think the bunny needs to sparkle too. So you can sort of see that sparkle like so. And then let's do this on the rainbow boots, the rainbows. I just feel like rain boots like need to be glossy. And I'm using quite a bit of this. Part of me just wants to use this and get it over with because I don't like it. It hurts to use it. And then let's perfect. So this is super cute. This is probably my least favorite. Let me show you all of them. So there's this one. I'm going to be careful not to mess them up. Then there's this one. And then there's this one. So this one's probably my favorite. And it's drying really well. And you can sort of see, now that it's dried a little bit, you can sort of see how it's clear. I love this one. Okay, so there's that one. I'll put it back to dry. Then this one. So cute. And then there's this one, which this one's probably my least favorite. I mean, it's not horrible by any means. It's still super cute. And then I'll probably want to put a little bit of bling on this too. A couple rhinestones. Rhinestones never hurt anyone, right? Just a couple. You could also put clouds behind behind this one as well. Oops, I just stuck my whole finger in that. What am I thinking? Oh, good grief. Okay. All's well that ends well. Okay. You know me, I could just keep adding this forever. I'm gonna add one more. Okay. Cute, right? All super cute. So that is, oh, I just dropped that right. Did it mess it up? No. Okay, so that is all of the paper pumpkin stuff. So these are great this month. I'm going to get use out of this month's kit for sure, because I want to be sending cards out just as a way to say hello, right? So I hope you enjoyed seeing this video, seeing these put together. Again, I'll be back tomorrow at some point. I have a live with my membership group today. We're going to be talking about documenting all the things that are going on. That's my plan to do with them today. And we're going to be talking about Stories of Home, which is a documenting project that I do with them. So we'll be doing that live at 3 with them. And then I'll be back tomorrow. So I hope you guys are doing well. Hang in there. Hugs to all of you guys. And I will chat with you again tomorrow, okay? Hugs, everyone, and I'll talk to you later.